Greetings everyone and welcome to another Specky Games video, and we're going to take a look at a game called Lightforce, published by FTL, Faster Than Light, in 1986. And FTL was actually Gargoyle Games. They just created a different label to, I think, publish games that were a bit more action-oriented instead of the more adventure-focused games they did before. And this game is a shoot-'em-up, and I would have to say one of the better shooters on the Specky, actually. The game is, of course, designed by Roy Carter and Greg Follis, which I think pretty much designed most, if not all, of the Gargoyle and Faster Than Light games. And I think Faster Than Light only ever published 3 games. It's this one, Shockwave Rider, and Hydro Fool. I'm not sure what happened, if they just kind of retired from the gaming industry or, yeah, whatever happened. Maybe they became part of a different company or something. But as I did research for this video, I did learn why they called their software company Gargoyle initially. It was because apparently they were supposed to make games for the Dragon computer, and apparently there's a French version of the Dragon called Gargoyle. But for some reason they ended up not making any games for the Dragon and just made games for the Specky instead. So yeah, that was a good thing for us Specky owners, I think. But hey, let's start blasting 8-bit pixels now. Pretty simple looking loading screen, but you know, it works. It's also got a nice little counter, which was always appreciated, so you had a rough idea when the loading would be finally finished. And this was probably the first Spectrum shooter that I saw that didn't have attribute clash. It just looked amazing. I was really impressed by it, and I played it a great deal. And of course, it's a pretty simple trick. The developers call it the Lasermation engine, and it's basically that they're just moving all the sprites in 8-pixel blocks to avoid the attribute clash. But it does work, it looks nice, the scrolling is maybe not super smooth, but hey, it's good enough given that the sprites are quite large. So yeah, I was so impressed by this back in the day and played it a lot. Don't think I got that far though, because it's I think it's pretty hard. We are about to find out, so yeah, let's see. And we are going to go with the Kempston joystick. And we might switch to keyboard, I'm not sure, but let's start her up here. I've got 5 lives, so that's good. And yes, you can see the game looks pretty nice already. Really, really gorgeous graphics for the Spectrum. And again, the scrolling is pretty good, although maybe not super smooth, thanks to the 8-pixel increments. And oh yeah, there's a little annoyance already. If you don't hit the asteroids head on, they don't blow up. And we can destroy stuff here on the ground as well, which is not, well, it's not the ground, is it? It's more like a space installation of some sort. Yeah, it does get a little bit jerky when there's many sprites on screen, right? But I mean, still impressive for the Specky. And yeah, I had so much fun with this one. And there's more asteroids. Do we really have to do this? And I don't think there's any power-ups in this game. Ah, crap. These asteroids don't seem to be destroyable. I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe they are just tougher, more dense. I don't know, but let's not try and kill them. Let's try and get out of the way. And we cannot... Oh god, these things. I do kind of remember these. These are annoying, but destroyable. And don't... I mean, I am hitting that stupid asteroid. But the hit detection doesn't register. So yeah, there's probably some sort of limitation there, just to keep things, you know, smooth and fast, so it doesn't really perform a collision check properly. But let's try this again. We do get 5 lives, so that's nice, and I'm going to use the button on the base of the controller instead, because I'm finding that a lot easier. Because yeah, we of course we don't have auto fire. So sorry about the clicky noise in the background. I know my microphone picks it up, but yeah, it's a good microphone, but not great at limiting the sounds in the room though. And I don't think there's any power-ups in this game. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to settle with these huge ass bullets. I mean, they do look rather effective, right? So I'm sure that's gonna be fine. They probably skipped the idea of having power-ups just because it will probably murder the poor Spectrum's CPU with too much going on. Yeah, I remember being completely blown away by this, as I said, when I saw it the first time. I think this was the first, at least shoot-'em-up game that really had this like really colorful graphics that didn't just clash horrifically. Ah, yeah, I got a bit confused about those asteroids. They just stand in place and... Oh, God, I'm hitting the stupid asteroids! Oh, you fungus-ridden arsehat! Oh, no. Oh, okay. That worked. I thought they were going to hit me, but nope. And I like the fact that... thought we'd go in the different direction. Damn it. I like the fact that... what was I going to say? I can't remember. I just forgot. I just got completely focused on the fact that I died there. So yeah, okay, let's just try this again. And again, I'm playing this on a real specky, so I haven't got save states. So yeah, that's sad, right? And I actually remember what I was going to say. What I liked about the game. It's the fact that the bullets are nice and large and very clear. You can see them very clearly. I mean, the bullets that the enemies fire. That is a good thing, trust me. I'm sick and tired of having tiny projectiles that keep murdering me in games, so not in real life, obviously. But yeah, it's nice. Oh, it's nice to have some clear graphics. What I don't like is that the game immediately throws you in. I mean, look at that. Give me a couple of I just remove my hand from the joystick and I just keep dying over and over again because, you know, can I get a couple of frames of invincibility? Is that too much to ask for faster than light? I mean, really? It does say destroy group. I wonder if that means I get bonus points maybe or something. Yeah, I got a group bonus. That's interesting. It looks like the bullets sometimes just go straight through some of the enemies. Maybe there are some further issues with the hit detection. But this is at least a lot easier than what's it called, Executor, that I had a look at last video. This is way easier, I must say. It's still not super easy, but yeah, it's also, I think, a little bit more fun maybe, just because it is easier. Bad luck, it's not a high score, really. I still haven't got a high score worthy of the high score table. Oh, well. Well, time for the jungle. Yes, we have different looking graphics here. That is cool. And, Jesus, these guys come from behind here. I don't know if they will murder me from behind as well. Hopefully not. Because I can't remember. And again, that is still the number one annoyance with this game. That the fact that it looks like you're hitting an enemy and you're not really destroying it. It's just go straight through there. But hey, we can't get used. Really? Ah, ball socks. These balls. I don't like them. Oh, good grief, that was supreme. Oh, do I need multiple hits? Oh, man. At least I got a high score. That's, oh, I need to use the joystick. All right, never mind then. Yeah, at least I got a high score. That's great. And of course, we have to start from the beginning again. Oh, man. Yeah, let's try this one more time. It's a bit annoying that these asteroids would prevent you from destroying these not ground targets, but yeah, space targets or whatever you want to call them. They get in the way, so I suppose that's intentional. Looks like the projectiles again are going straight through these annoying things, but yeah. Can't get it all, on the Spectrum at least. At least I'm getting better at the game. As you can see, I've already kind of learned the patterns here. And I'm doing way better. So far, no lives lost. But yeah, never mind. I die there again, of course. That's because I say no lives lost. But yeah, it's definitely more easy than Executor and Synapse as well, because those games are crazy hard, man. Let's see if we can deal with the jungle this time a little bit better. It's a little bit annoying that many enemies will target you. They will kind of come in from somewhere and then dive straight into your face. But of course, it is doable once you start learning what's going on here. They're very good at tracking you down. Oh, same thing as last time. Can't I destroy these things? Maybe I can. Maybe I just need to get the hell out of dodge there. They have a rather wide pattern. These patterns are evil. I tell you, evil. The attack patterns. Oh, good grief. Die. Oh, do they need more hits than one as well? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if we can maybe... Oh, I thought... Oh, oh yeah. It's getting pretty tricky on stage 2 here. Let's see if we can maybe stay to the right here and kill all of these fools. I bet there's another bunch of them. Yes, indeed. What? Ah, that was a bullet, right? Yeah, it was probably. Oh, God! One more life, please. Oh, man. Balls. It also seems like when something is at the top of the screen, like an enemy or an emplacement that you can destroy, you can't hit it when it's at the absolute top. Which is also a little bit irritating. And what usually gets me in the game is when I try to get all of these groups. I'm being greedy with my score. But yeah, at least I got that. Yeah, every time there's a group of targets, mobile targets, the asteroids that I can't destroy show up and behave like a bunch of pricks. And really, I frickin' hit that. Ah! Time for the balls again to make a comeback. At least I know their devious plans here this time. The jungle planet looks pretty nice, doesn't it? For a Spectrum, I mean. Oh god, I forgot about you guys. Let's just keep moving. I'm not going to care about these fools. Just please stay away from me. I hate your guts. Let's see if we can destroy the... Oh god, why am I not hitting them? They are not on the top of the screen. And I'm clearly hitting them. But no. No, please. Oh, you trash monsters. Oh god, I keep expecting that I'm further ahead, but yeah, the game seems to move me back a bit when I die. And now I'm hitting them for some reason. Why didn't that work before? I have no idea. And there's going to be a bunch more of these fools. Oh, it seems like the patterns are slightly randomized, maybe. Oh yeah, that was not good. Please. Just let me live for a little bit longer. No. Oh, yeah, there's an absolute bullet hell configuration of bullets and enemies there. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits. Definitely still a pretty decent shooter for the Spectrum, and yeah, it's hard, but it seems a little bit more doable than maybe Executor and Synapse. Or maybe those games actually are a little bit more easy just because you actually can get power-ups there. Here there doesn't seem to be any power-ups, and I don't think there's any further ahead either. But yeah, it's still pretty fun, and I actually managed to make some sort of progress and get better, and didn't take that long. So, let's have a look at a couple of reviews, shall we? Computer and Video Games awarded the game a CVG hit, and they wrote, "Graphics are excellent, as you'd expect from the Gargoyle Games people, for it is they who are behind the new FTL label. The aliens and landscapes are colourful, solid looking and well drawn. Sound isn't bad either. Lightforce is a arcade blast from the past with some nice touches which bring a classic game up to date. If you're into shoot 'em ups, then Lightforce is the game for you." Your Sinclair was less impressed and only awarded the game a 7 out of 10, but on the same spread they also reviewed Iridium, and I think Iridium really stole the glory from Lightforce. Personally, I've never really liked Iridium. I mean, it scrolls super smoothly, it looks really nice, but gameplay-wise, no, not my cup of tea. I'd rather play Lightforce, but hey, that's me. Anyway, here's what they wrote. Nobody could deny that Lightforce looks nice, and you'd expect nothing less of a Gargoyle game, but it doesn't quite seem to have captured the elements that make a shoot 'em up totally addictive. Instead, it becomes frustrating, and though the graphics move fast for their size, they seem rather sluggish on screen. And I suppose that's a valid point, but looking at other shooters on the spec at the time, I still say that Lightforce held up very well, at least of the ones I played. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick peek at Lightforce. Thanks for watching and all that stuff. And as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers.